Swear words are bad. I've learned how to censor myself this week for my Dan.Chan video, and thank God, because I got this guy here. And what a lousy sack of shit.
Nice censoring.
Welcome back to another Dan.Chan episode. My name?
It's Daniel.
It's Esteban. What are you talking about?
Dan.Chan.
Yes, that's right. This is my good buddy Jacob. He filmed last week's Haunted Halloween special. And so today I thought I'd invite him back onto the show so that I could embarrass him a little bit. Today is...
Thanks, buddy.
So anyway, my buddy here is insanely tall. He is insanely tall. That's all you need to know about him, really. No. My buddy, I've been friends with Jacob for a very long time. Grade 4?
Grade 4.
And we're now done high school. So this is the story all about how our lives got
Funnier.
interesting. I was trying to reference Fresh Prince, okay? This is the story of how, while myself, our friend Alex, and he was driving, we were all in the same vehicle together when he got a ticket. Alright, now, to set the scene. Where were we? I have no idea.
Okay.
We were on a road somewhere. I don't remember these things. Please, carry on.
We were on a off-ramp on the highway.
Right.
Or going on from a ramp to another highway, per se.
I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but sorry. Go ahead. Right.
And
now,
and from my past experience as going to all my driving school academies, stuff like that, off ramps don't have a speed limit, or not off ramps, on ramps or ramps on a highway do not really particularly have a speed limit as long as you do what you need to do it in a safe manner.
now, did you look this up?
I done it from the driving academy.
Okay. What ended up happening was me, Jacob, and Alex were driving after we just dropped off a friend. So that's why we were in that situation. What ended up happening was Jacob didn't realize that the speed limit was not what he thought it was. And he was doing
20 over what I thought the speed limit was.
I was gonna say, should we tell them how fast you actually were going, or?
I was going. Okay, in my defense, I thought I was going. In my defense, I thought I was going 120 in 100
He thought
zone.
he was going 120 in a 100. So you know you were speeding anyway.
Yeah, I know I was speeding anyway, but apparently I was going 127 in an 80 zone.
For those of you who don't really understand what that means, that's bad.
That means that's 3 away from 50 over, and 50 over where we are from means racing and car taken away, $10,000 fine. $10,000 fine.
Right. So Jacob understood he was speeding, but he didn't exactly understand how fast he was going.
I thought I was only going 20 over.
Which is still bad. Kids, don't do it. Don't drive ever.
Don't drive like me.
I was just going to say don't drive ever. It's fine. And lo and behold, there happened to be a police officer waiting to, ambush us, because that's what police officers do in our area.
They wait there. They know who's going to be speeding.
They saw your huge orange truck, and they were just
nice orange Avalanche.
We're taking them down.
Yeah.
Taking you down. So what ended up happening was we got pulled over, and my immediate reaction was pretend to be speaking Spanish, and maybe we can play it off as if we're foreigners.
my immediate reaction was, well, what happened was...
Rap!
No.
Oh.
Mine wasn't.
What was yours?
My first instinct was get rid of the cell phone before he thinks I was texting and driving.
Because that's a big no-no, and don't do that either.
I wasn't texting and driving. I was just playing the music. My friend buddy Alex, he's our friend buddy Alex.
Our friend buddy?
Our friend buddy. Our buddy Alex in the back seat in the center.
What did he end up doing? I forget.
He just grabbed the cord and the phone went vroom and grabbed anything that would look illegal and put it right in between them.
We were obviously kind of scared. I was crapping myself. Jacob was on a whole other level of fear. So the guy pulled up and he explained, "Did you guys know how fast you're going?"
I go, sorry. I said, no, I don't actually.
Yeah. And what ended up happening was he told Jacob straight up, "Look, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket." Right then and there, we all understood what was going on. We were like, "Oh God, we're all going to jail."
Go to town, man!
I ain't going back. And we started running.
As soon as he left,
Yeah.
step on the gas.
So he explained to us that Jacob had been going much faster than he originally thought. He could not let Jacob go without doing anything, right? Jacob was going just simply too fast, so he had to give Jacob a ticket, but what he ended up doing was...
He knocked it down from... He could gave me straight up 50, but he went to 35 since it's my first ticket, first time being pulled over.
So I thought it might be a good idea to try to cheer him up. I, at the time, was just telling him, hey man, it's okay. It's okay, because all you gotta do is tell him that you were just testing out your suspension. Right? Right? We noticed he was leaving his vehicle. I went to Jacob to try to calm him down again, of course, because he needed this. I went, okay, I got it. At this point, the cop started walking back up to the vehicle, so I had to be quick. I told him, I'll take the bullet. I'll tell him that I really had to go to the bathroom, and Jacob was rushing only so that for my bladder's sake. And at that point, the cop was pretty much like at the window. I decided to go the extra step farther, and I said, but I'll tell the officer not to worry, because I don't have to pee anymore. Don't laugh at me, shut up! I was trying to make you feel better.
It's working now.
By saying I had to pee. So the cop gave Jacob his ticket. Jacob was disgruntled, to say the least. And as the cop left, and trying to make Jacob feel better about the dumbness of his actions, I, as the cop walked away, whispered to Jacob, so does that mean I can keep my weed? Oh my god, I swear I thought I saw the cop turn an inch and be like, what? Like, because I thought for sure, oh no, what have I done? We're all going down because of that. But cop took off and we were on our merry way. Jacob, what did you end up doing after that?
We ended up going to A&W. No, we went to Harvey's.
It was
Harvey's.
That's right. We ended up going to Harvey's, and
Makes your burger a beautiful thing.
it does make you beautiful. Your beautiful a burger thing. I told you we're not sponsored by them. And he ended up having to call his parents, and they were just like, okay, just don't speed no mo. And moral of the story is,
You make them sound like they're freaking
no mo.
No mo, yo.
Yeah, I know.
Yo.
The moral of the story is, kids, when you get a vehicle, it's very important that you remember not to speed, because speeding kills. And killing, it's a very serious topic.
I never killed anyone yet.
He hasn't killed anyone yet, and Jacob...
I'm never going to. I'm not going to, ever.
Anyway, so that's this week's Dan.Chan. More of a story time with Dan.Chan episode, and if I haven't explained what those are already, I will now. Story time with Dan.Chan is basically when I get together with a friend to tell you guys a funny story from our past.
And
And
not telling that one story about when we went on the roof of St.
No.
Anthony's.
no, I won't tell him that. I'll cut this out too, so there's no evidence.
Just leave it in.
So, story time with Dan.Chans are basically episodes of Dan.Chan episodes, this right now, but I'll be joined by a friend, and we'll be telling you guys a funny story, any sort of experience that, we've been through.
We've been through a lot.
A story that I may have been through myself, in which case, yep, I got a whole list on my iPod.
It's an old iPod.
Yeah, hey, don't judge.
I'm judging him.
Anyway, so seeing as it is getting cold outside, I thought it would be a good idea to make this week's poll vote, or voting thing, what your favorite season is. And I'm very curious to find out, especially since all of us are living in Canada, so I'm very curious to find out what your favorite season is. Anyway, I know I can personally say my favorite time of the year is either spring or fall. Mostly because both those two seasons are not too hot, not too cold. They're getting colder in fall and they're getting hotter in spring, but they're not like summer or winter, which are like the two extremes of the year.
For me, it's just flat out fall. Because I can wear a sweater and jeans without getting too hot nor too cold, and there's no bees at that time. But bam!
Yeah, I really like fall because the leaves change, you know, and it's pretty outside. Well, that's all the time we got for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. My Storytime with Dan.Chan episode with my good buddy Jacob. He'll be in future videos, hopefully.
Don't worry, I'm Jacob.Chan.
Jan.Chan?
Jack.Dan.
We'll work on it. Anyway, if you guys like the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and share this funny story with your friends. I appreciate it. Leave a comment down below if you want to support my buddy and let him know that, you know, people make mistakes and whatnot. Maybe let us know if you've had similar experiences where you were stuck in the car with someone getting a ticket and what was going through your mind. Because I know I was peeing my pants. Yeah, and if you want to check out some of my other videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned because there will be more in the future. So, once again, my name's Dan.Chan, this is my buddy Jacob. Stay classy. Looking at the viewfinder, I gotta stop that. Okay, we're recording again. Put your phone away. Crazy fool. Okay.